Okay, in this video we're going to do an unboxing of the LG Smart 3D Blu-ray disc player, and the model number on this is BP620. Now, if you've been following my channel, you'll know that I got this Blu-ray player for free with the purchase of an LG TV. It was actually a 47-inch passive 3D 240 Hz television set. So I consider this a really good deal because not only did I get the television set, but I got this Blu-ray player and 12 free sets of passive 3D glasses. And I got the whole package for $1,000, and it was financed over 3 years, same as cash. So you really can't beat that. So to make the package complete, or at least one of the pieces to make the package complete, is a Blu-ray player, because if you want to get a lot of 3D content, the best way to do it is through Blu-ray discs. So without any further ado, let's open this thing up and check it out. And I got my trusty cutter here, and let's just open up this box. Now, the TV I have is a smart TV, but I do believe that you do actually have some apps on this device as well. So, it should be interesting. Alright, you have a little reminder here to keep the box and packaging for future transportation. I tend to do that with a lot of the electronics I keep. So right out of the gate here we have a cord, and this is a composite cord here. And I won't be using that because I'm going to be attaching it via HDMI. Next thing up, we have some documentation. You actually have a disc here, which is a user's manual, and then you have two AAA batteries here, and that would be for the remote control. And speaking of which, here's the remote control. Now let's pull this out, which is the main event, which is the actual Blu-ray player itself. And let's open this up. So here's the Blu-ray player, and you actually have a number here for LG service if that's necessary. And it's a metal construction like you would expect out of a Blu-ray player. Up front here you have your LG branding. You have a glossy black plastic, some of which is probably transparent, I would imagine, for some LED lighting and probably some information, I would imagine, on the right-hand side here. This is actually where the tray comes out for the Blu-ray discs. You have your Blu-ray 3D branding up front here, and you have some control buttons here, which I probably won't be using that often because I'll be opting for the remote, but it's nice to have actual buttons on the machine itself. You have your power button, you have a stop button, you have a play-pause button, and an eject button. Over here it says Network 3D Blu-ray Disc DVD Player. So you can actually connect this to your home wireless network or your wired network. Over here is a USB door, so you can plug in a USB device in there. On the bottom, metal construction as you would imagine. On the right-hand side, there's pretty much nothing. Same on the left. And then on the back, here are your connectors. You have your Ethernet jack here. You have your optical audio out. You have your HDMI out to the television set. You have your composite ports here, and that's pretty much it. Here's the remote control. Let's pop this out here. And it looks like a decent size remote. Fits nicely in the hands. And you have your power button, your eject button, your number buttons, a clear button, a repeat button, your play controls, your previous chapter, rewind, fast forward, and next chapter, your stop, play, and pause buttons. And then you have a home button here, a title pop-up, an info menu button. You have your directional buttons here and an enter button in the center, a back button, subtitle, disc menu. You have your red, green, yellow, and blue buttons here, and then it looks like you have some power controls for your television set here, or at least some controls for your television set, a power button, AV input, mute, volume up, down, and then channel up and down, and then your music ID and audio. So a nice remote control. It's made out of a matte plastic that has sort of a metal texture on the front and a regular black plastic texture on the back. And then you have this trench here for your finger. So it's a nice remote control, but most likely I will be using the remote control that came with the television set. But of course it is nice to have the separate remote. So I'm going to connect this to my television set, and that way I'll be able to watch 3D Blu-ray movies on it. And I'm pretty excited. I think it was, as I mentioned before, a really good buy. This television set, 47-inch television set with Blu-ray player and 3D glasses. So that pretty much does it for this video. If you have any questions or comments, please post them down below. And if you like what you see, please subscribe. And if you want to help out my channel, give me a thumbs up or favorite this video. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.